Hello, welcome to my page. Grandpa said something in this video I want us to watch together and learn.
How to fix a relationship that is falling apart. Pay good attention to me. There is much to learn today. When a house is leaning, we do not start by painting the walls. We go to the foundation. For as our father said, the insect that eats the vegetable is right there at the root of the plant. If your relationship is falling apart, if the walls are cracking and the roof is leaking the salt of tears, you must listen to me now before the entire structure becomes a heap of dust. Number one is the bitter medicine of honesty. For a man who hides a festering wound from his doctor will surely meet his ancestors before his time. You cannot fix a leak if you are still pretending the floor is wet because of the morning dew. You must sit across from each other and speak the truth that hurts. For truth is like a pepper. It may sting the eyes today, but it cleanses the soul for tomorrow. If there is no more wood in the hearth, do not blow on the cold ashes and tell the world there is a fire. Admitting that the love has grown cold or that the trust has been eaten by the termites of lies is the only way to begin the rebuilding. You must be brave enough to say the house is falling, because it is only the man who acknowledges the storm that will seek the shelter of the caves. Number two is the discipline of the listening ear, which is far more difficult to master than the wagging tongue. We were given 2 ears and only 1 mouth, so that we might hear twice as much as we speak. Yet many of you listen only so that you can sharpen your spears for a counterattack. To fix what is broken, you must listen to understand the heartbeat of your partner, not to defend the errors of your own ways. A man who talks while his house is burning is only fanning the flames with his own breath. You must hear the pain behind the anger and the silence beneath the shouting. If you are always busy building a wall of excuses, you will never have the materials to build a bridge of understanding. Remember, the ear that refuses to hear the cry of the partner will eventually hear the silence of the grave of that relationship. Number 3 is the heavy labor of the hands. It is rebuilding trust through the steady drip of consistent action. Trust is like a mirror. Once shattered, you can glue the pieces back together. The cracks will always show unless you are willing to spend years polishing the surface with the cloth of faithfulness. 1,000 promises in the moonlight mean nothing if the sun rises on the same old habits. Our people say that the lizard that falls from the tall Iroko tree says he will praise himself if no one else does. But trust cannot be self-awarded. It must be earned through the sweat of your brow. It is not enough to say, I am sorry, and go back to the same market where you lost your integrity. For the world does not judge a man by his intentions, but by the tracks his feet leave in the mud. Number 4 is the sacred choice of forgiveness and the final decision to fight for the harvest. You must ask yourselves if the tree is still alive enough to bear fruit, or if you are watering a dead stump. Forgiveness is not a gift you give to the one who hurt you. It is the key you use to unlock your own prison. But even with forgiveness, you must decide together if you are willing to put your shoulders to the wheel. A relationship is not saved by the grand gestures of a wedding day or the sweet words of a poet. It is saved by the daily, boring, exhausting effort of 2 people who refuse to let go of the rope. It is the choice to stay when the bed is cold and the belly is empty. If the character of your partner is a thorn that refuses to be blunted, do not die of 1,000 cuts trying to save a ghost. But if there is a spark left, then blow on it with all your might. Go now and remember that a beautiful garden is only the result of a gardener who was not afraid to get his hands dirty with the soil of reality. May your wisdom be greater than your pride. Now share this video. Some relationships and marriages need it so they can fix what is left. Gracias.
Thank you for watching. Please like, follow, or subscribe. Bye.